Hey everyone, welcome back to the 1001 Business Problems Solved in Microsoft Teams podcast. And can you believe this is episode 100? 100 episodes. Now, a lot of podcasts would take a whole victory lap right here, go on and on about milestones and journeys and fireworks and the whole 9 yards. But we're not doing that because y'all know me. We've got work to do. So let's get right into it. Now, I was supposed to bring you part 2 of our Copilot Notebooks series this week, and believe me, I'm excited for that one. But like I said earlier, I'm calling an audible. And for those of you who are not football people, an audible is when the quarterback walks up to the line, takes one good look at what's in front of him, realizes the defense is about to eat him alive, and calls a brand new play at the last possible second. That's me this week. I didn't like the formation. We're switching plays. Why? Because something came up. Actually, it came up 3 separate times just in the last week. 3 different clients or potential clients said something like, "We've been trying ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, and we don't know which tool to use. We can't figure out which direction to go. And oh, by the way, what's the difference between free Copilot and paid Copilot?" So today, on our 100th episode, we're going to settle this question once and for all. And the bottom line up front is really simple. If you're a Microsoft-using business, then paid Copilot is the only tool that can actually help you with your business work. Not because the other tools are bad, they're all excellent in their own ways, but because they are not Microsoft. Your whole business already runs on Microsoft. Your emails, your spreadsheets, your documents, your Teams chats, your meeting recordings, your shared files, your calendars, all the stuff you've been building up for 20 plus years. And Copilot is the only AI that can safely work inside all of that. It's the only one that's part of the system you're already using every minute of every workday. It doesn't need you to copy and paste something in. It doesn't need you to upload a file. It doesn't need you to jump between windows. It's there, woven into the fabric of your day. Now, that's the first distinction. Why Copilot instead of ChatGPT or Claude or any of the others? The second distinction is why paid Copilot instead of the free one. And this is where a lot of the confusion is happening right now because free Copilot is everywhere. It's in Windows. It's in your browser. It's on your phone. And that's great. It really is. It's a good general-purpose AI chat tool. You can brainstorm with it, you can rewrite something, you can ask it a question, you can generate an image. No problem. But here's the thing, free Copilot cannot see your business. It can't look at your files, your documents, your Teams chats, your emails, your calendars, none of it. The free version is like having a very smart helper standing outside your building yelling advice through the window. Helpful? Sure. Transformative for your business? No. Paid Copilot is the one that works inside your Outlook, inside your Word, inside your Teams meetings, inside your PowerPoints and Excels and OneNotes. Paid Copilot is the one that shows up and says, "Hey, I read all your emails this morning. Here's what matters. Here's your tasks. Here's your priorities." Or, "Here's a first draft of that proposal based on the last 3 we wrote." Or, "Here are the decisions from the last 4 meetings because nobody remembered to take notes." That is night and day different from having a general-purpose AI chatbot. It's like the difference between a tractor that sits in the barn looking shiny and a tractor that's actually hooked up to the plow getting the field ready before sunrise. And by the way, this is worth saying none of the other AI tools out there, including the free Copilot, offer Copilot Notebooks. And if you missed last week, in a nutshell, Copilot Notebooks are going to completely revolutionize business strategy and project management. They give you a space where you and the AI can think together, build together, analyze together, and refine ideas over time using your actual work content. It's like having a strategist, a project manager, and an analyst all sitting at your elbow. And you only get those with paid Copilot. Next week, in part 2, we're digging deeper into that world. But let me pull us back to the main point for today. Stop worrying about which AI tool to use for your business. If your company runs on Microsoft, the answer is Copilot, the paid version. That's it. The end. We can all breathe again. Now, before we end today, I want to be frank with you. I'm a girl. How can I be frank? But stay with me. I swear I once heard Elon Musk say on a podcast that AI is going to make us 1,000% more productive. I have looked high and low, and I can't verify that exact quote. But I can verify that at Davos this past year, he said that widespread AI and robotics will trigger an economic expansion beyond all precedent. And y'all, I'm starting to believe him. Because here at County Quest Consulting, we are seeing massive improvements every single day. Not little bumps. Not tiny efficiencies. I mean leaps. Copilot is taking mountains of our busy work off our plate. But more than that, for $30 a month, we have basically hired the smartest employee in the world, someone who never sleeps, never takes a day off, never gets overwhelmed, and always remembers where every document lives. We are doing work in hours that used to take days. We are delivering clarity to clients that used to take whole teams to generate. We're ahead of the pack right now, not because we're geniuses, but because we're using the tools. And if you use these tools yourself, truly use them, not just click them once, I honestly believe you will feel 1,000% more productive. Maybe more. Now here's my little farm girl analogy for today. For years, doing business without AI has been like wrestling a team of mules across a rocky field with a bent plow and a bad attitude. You end the day covered in dust, sweat stinging your eyes, hands blistered, back screaming, and you've barely carved a straight line. Everything feels harder than it should be. And sure, it's noble, and it's honest work, but Lord have mercy, it'll wear you down. Then one day, someone hands you the keys to a brand new shiny tractor. Not just a plow tractor, I'm talking about one of those machines with all the attachments. The front loader that can move gravel or compost. The 3-point hitch that can run an auger, lift pallets, clear brush. The PTO that can power everything from a bush hog to a grain mill. The snow blade that turns January into child's play. Suddenly, the very same field is manageable. The chores that used to take a week now take an afternoon. You're still the one driving, but the machine is doing the heavy lifting. That's what Copilot feels like in a Microsoft business. It doesn't replace you, it amplifies you. If you want to talk about what this looks like for your organization, you can head over to countyquest.com and book a free hour with us. We'd love to hear what you're building, what you're dreaming about, and how we can help you get there faster. But whether you talk to us or not, please hear me, you cannot wait another day to get on this train, because it is leaving the station. This is Annie, signing off until next week when we jump back into Copilot Notebooks. Have a great week, y'all.